He, the one and only, but not lonely, Karan Johar.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank all the illustrious members of the media. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here, and all our special guests. This is truly a spectacular evening. It truly is what you call a memorable day in the history of cinema. Something like this is really something like what filmmakers and I always, and all of us from the fraternity, dream of. It's possibly the most magnificent cinema experience that you will ever experience. Truly the coming together of leading lights from the movies, legends, all of them. I'd never imagined that I would be on a platform with Shankar sir and Rajni sir and Akshay Kumar, A.R. Rahman, these great leading lights, along with a huge team of brilliant technicians. What we're about to witness is truly historic. Not only because 2.0 is the most expensive film ever made in Asia, but because of the technology, the storytelling, the narrative, and all the brilliance that has been put into this magnificent piece of celluloid. Ladies and gentlemen, just before anything else, I think this team requires a huge round of applause from all of you. And now a little bit of a recap for you to know where we all come from. Now it's time for me to come truly to business. Here we are for the first look of director Shankar's 2.0. 2.0 is not just another high-tech robot. No, not at all. It's the most thrilling, fun, and entertaining adventure one has ever experienced, ladies and gentlemen. We all very well remember Chitti, our favorite Chitti, the robot, who was the most advanced robot of his times and could do just about anything in the world, anything. He was super efficient, super endearing, and above all, he looked like Rajnikanth. He was made by the genius Dr. Vashikaran, but unfortunately, Chitti, I think, secretly saw my film Kuch Kuch Hota and fell in love with Dr. Vashikaran's beautiful girlfriend, Sana. And then we all came to know that hell hath no fury like a robot in love. So Chitti unfortunately had to be dismantled, to everyone's sheer sadness. And from Kabhi Khushi, we had Kabhi Gham. After 6 years, the world, ladies and gentlemen, has changed, completely changed. The need to come up with the most advanced and state-of-the-art robot didn't let Dr. Vashikaran sleep in peace. And so guys, here he is, with the most advanced chip in the universe, with cutting-edge technology. Laika, in which you are all sitting today evening, was created the most super sophisticated robot of the world, the robot that you know as 2.0. The 2.0, ladies and gentlemen. Today evening, it's time to keep you updated and informed about the who's who behind the biggest high-tech wonder. The leading lights, the technicians, the technical team will come up on stage and we will introduce them, the people behind this piece of wonderment. I would like to introduce to you the system designer of 2.0, who makes Chitti look like the coolest dude in the world, and we all know that. I mean the art director, Mr. T. Mutturaj. Welcome. I mean, it's such a proud feeling, I'm sure, very proud for you and everyone associated with the film. Now, you've designed 2.0 so beautifully and made him look so hot. What if this time he runs away with your girlfriend, huh? What do you have to say?
Actually, this is my first science fiction movie in my career. I fixed the limit according to the storyline because it must not look too futuristic. And according to the storyline, I have designed all these robotic things and the lab, all these things.
Well, it's all absolutely spectacular, and we can't wait to see what will unravel in 2.0. What is the feeling? Is there nervousness, excitement? What's the feeling?
I feel ecstasy.
Ecstasy. He's feeling ecstatic. We like that. Well, you're not feeling half as ecstatic as any of us. Welcome, sir, and welcome to this amazing platform. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And next to contribute to, they are the ones whose language and instructions are 2.1 is gonna follow. So you guessed it right. They are the writers. May I please request the Tamil dialogue writer, Mr. Jay Moghan, and Hindi dialogue writer, Mr. Abbas Tyrewala, to please join me on stage. Abbas is here. Wait for everyone to come. How are you, Abbas? Hello, sir. How are you? How has the experience been writing these lines for these leading legends?
Usually we make movies. This time we are making a history. I am proud to be part of it.
Well done, sir. Well done. We're so proud to be part of this historic movement. Abbas, what did it feel like? Daunting, exhilarating, intimidating, all the above?
All of the above, and seriously exciting. Seriously exciting to do something like that with the kind of people that I've had the chance to work with. You feel humbled and you feel empowered. It was quite fantastic.
No, and any punchlines that you had to maneuver because you had two superstars in the frame?
I was just trying to capture what they have done with the Tamil script and make sure that I don't lose the joy of it in the Hindi version. And if I've done that, I think I'm pretty happy.
Well, I remember the first part had the exhilarating dialogue where he says, "Happy Diwali, folks," and had everyone burst into applause. And I'm sure that there are going to be many, many more of such gems in 2.0, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, you're a man of few words, sir, and you say the most incredible things on screen. We can't wait.
Okay, I'm new to this kind of stages. So I am a writer, not a speaker. Okay.
And my apologies because I'm not new to this kind of stage at all. This is what I actually do for a living. Direction to hota rehta hai side mein. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, Abbas. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Please. Thank you. And now we all have understood by now that 2.0 is exceptionally advanced. It can't be caught by anybody. Well, anybody except the only man in the universe whose lens can capture the fastest object in the world. One of the best cinematographers we have in the movies and the world over, Mr. Neerav Shah. If I didn't know better, I would think a spiritual leader has walked out. Almost. Have you almost become one while going through the beats of this film?
Except for getting laid.
We can't talk about that. That didn't happen, did it? So what was the experience like, sir? How did it feel?
Huge. Yeah. I'm praying I don't screw up.
No, I'm sure you haven't. Why would you? You have this peaceful demeanor already. You are like an unshined halo in any case. I think you've gone into a Zen mode making this film.
180 right now.
Really? Is it? Well, what do you have to say? How do you sum up this whole experience working with Rajni sir and Shankar sir and now with Akshay from the Hindi film industry?
Huge.
Everything is huge. Everything is dynamic. Everyone is just saying one or two words here. I think everyone is so completely intimidated by the largeness and spectacularness of it all.
But you have to get a hold on it at some point. I think we did.
All right, everyone seems to be a man of few words because I think they let the work speak for itself. Why not? Right, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you, Neerav. Thank you very much. Please. All right. We all know that 2.0 will be technologically the best in the world. But still, it's an Indian robot. It must have a beating heart. And when it comes to the matter of hearts, from hardware experts, we move to the software writer. In simple terms, the lyricist, ladies and gentlemen. With great regards, I would like to invite Mr. Madan Karki on stage, the lyricist for 2.0. All right, we have the lyricist, Mr. Karki. How do you write lyrics for a film like this? Ke mere memory ke menu card mein mera disc ho gaya, like things like this. How do you write? How do you kind of make it fun?
I started my career with Indiran 1. My first song was for Indiran, Robot 1. It's Irumbile. It's like Irumbile or Iradayam Odaikkudhu, heart is growing out of steel. So that's how it started. And
You're moving successfully behind. We are forward-moving people.
lyric writers are always behind the screen, so maybe. Yeah, I started my dialogue writing and lyric writing with Indiran, and between 1 and 2, I'm sensing this infinity here with all these superstars and all these galaxies and everything around. So writing was always a pleasure. Working with director Shankar, he always wants something the best. He wants the best he wants something new. He doesn't want to go inside cliches. He doesn't want to go inside anything that what people will usually think this is what will be in this kind of a movie. So that's why every department of his movie succeeds so well.
Well, and working with the maestro Rahman must be the cherry on the cake.
Yes, and he actually sang the first song of mine, and he's amazing. So all these years, these 6-7 years since the first launched, and they both have been shaped me into a good writer, I believe. Their ideas, how to think differently out of the box, and how to give something positive out of a situation which is not that very positive. So there are so many things which I learned with them in this past 6-7 years.
Well, we can't wait to listen to the fantastic score of this film and make sure, I'm sure, that there are amazing blockbuster tracks in 2.0. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please join us.